Welcome to Somerset County Library's Personal Enrichment Series online. My name is Beth, and today we're going to be talking about using iPads. So we're going to do learn some iPad basics. In this workshop, you'll learn about mobile devices and Apple devices in particular. We'll work on building skills and confidence in using your iPhone or iPad. This will include an introduction to mobile devices, skill building, including navigating your mobile device, getting connected to Wi-Fi on your device, common apps on mobile devices, helpful device settings for accessibility and privacy. You'll also learn tips and tricks for safety and security with your device, and you'll have opportunities to practice. This work is specific to Apple mobile devices and the iOS operating system. If you are interested in another operating system, please visit www.digitallearn.org or consider another workshop being offered here at the library. So, what brings you to this workshop? Do you have a mobile device and you want to learn more? Are you thinking about getting an iPhone or iPad? I know personally I didn't use tablets very much before the last couple of years. And then the library got some tablets in to use with some programming. I figured I better learn how to use these things. And once I learned how to use them, I actually sort of love using them. So today's mobile devices can do many of the same things that a traditional computer can do. You can search the internet, access email messages, watch videos, play games, take pictures, listen to music, get directions, and connect with friends and family. On the left, we see an iPhone, which is kind of a smartphone. A smartphone is a mobile telephone that has both cellular and internet access. Smartphones allow you to make and receive phone calls and text messages. Because they're connected to the internet, they also have the capability to share photos, play videos or games, check and send email, and browse the web. On the right, we see an iPad, which is kind of a tablet device. A tablet is a portable computer that uses a touch screen. Most tablets are smaller and weigh less than a laptop computer, but are usually bigger and weigh slightly more than a smartphone. Tablets connect to the internet through a Wi-Fi or cellular connection. A primary difference between a mobile device and a computer is the way you get around. Rather than using a mouse or keyboard, you use your fingers to tap, type, scroll, and more. You can also use your voice to help you navigate your device. So instead of clicking with the mouse, you tap the screen. The keyboard is on screen, and you type using that. You scroll with your finger instead of using your mouse or a pointer. The ports and buttons on your smartphone or tablet will vary depending on the specific model you're using. In general, phones and tablets have a power button and volume control. Smartphones typically have a ring silence switch. Both smartphones and tablets have a charging port. As we get started using the phone, the first thing we need to do is unlock the device. The way you do this depends on the choices you made when you set up your phone. You may have set up Face ID or a passcode. Depending on the iPhone you have, you may also have the option to use your fingerprint to unlock the phone. The home screen that you see on our screen now has built-in apps for your convenience. Some apps are in the main part of the screen, and some are across the bottom of the screen. You can see here at the bottom, you have the phone, internet, texting, and music. And then there's some other apps available at the main screen here. So take a look at these icons here and see, do you recognize any of these icons? Do you recognize any of the apps, and what apps have you used? So I mentioned iPhones come with a phone. Recognize that icon there. Messages and email. Messages are usually sent. This icon that looks like it has like a talk bubble in it. You have your email icon or your email app. The internet. Camera. Maps. Clock, so you can set an alarm. Calendar, and many more. Calculator is always handy. At the top of the screen includes a status bar, and that which includes the amount of battery you have left, whether you are connected to Wi-Fi or not, and your cellular signal strength. You can tap on an app to open it. Give it a try. So if you go to the Maps app on your phone and open it, and then if you want to close that app, take your finger and swipe up from the bottom of the screen. And we'll take a look at that in a moment. Tap and hold your finger to display a menu of options. In this example, if you tap and hold the Maps app icon, the menu opens. Give it a try. Go to any app on your phone and then tap and hold. Do you see a menu appear? Tap and hold the icon until the menu pops up, and then you bring your finger up. So that menu that appears allows you to, gives you the options to remove the app from your device, edit your home page or the home screen, show all the windows that are available, search nearby, send my location, or mark your location. If I tap on search nearby, you will see that the on-screen keyboard pops up, and you'll be able to enter in your location or the location that you're looking for. From the app's view, you can swipe left to see more apps that are available. I close that app and swipe to the left or right. I can see more apps that are available on my device. You can swipe left and right on many apps and websites to navigate around. From your app's view, give this a try. Swipe left across the screen to see the next page of apps. Just swiping up and down. Swiping up and down is what you do to scroll through apps and websites. You can also use it to go back to the home screen from an open app. So as I said earlier, we go to a website, scroll down the page, I would swipe up, and then to go back up to the top, I would swipe down. It's like taking your finger and pulling the page down to where you want to be looking. And scroll left or right, up and down, and give that a try. And as we said earlier, if you want to close that app, you can go down to the bottom of the screen and swipe up. And that'll close the app that is currently open. So activity number 1, let's take a look at some questions here. So on your phone, locate the button that turns the phone on. Locate the buttons to turn your phone's volume up and down. What do you do if you don't want your phone to ring? Use the button to silence your phone. How do you see all of your apps? And how do you scroll through a website? So the answer to question 3, if you've never done this before, on your, where you have your volume, if you press the volume so that you're pressing it to make it quieter, pressing the down button or the minus button, if you press and hold that, it will put your phone on silent. And we just talked about how to see all of your apps. From your home page, you will swipe left or right to be able to see all the apps that are installed on your device. And to scroll through a website, you can swipe left and right and up and down. Phones and tablets offer access to an almost unlimited number of apps. Apps are programs designed to help you accomplish different tasks. When you turn on your phone and unlock it, you should see a screen that looks something like this one. In this section of the workshop, I will introduce and talk about some of the most common apps on Apple devices shown here on the screen. Follow along on your own device and briefly explore each one of the apps. The phone app allows you to make and receive phone calls. To use it, tap on the app to open. See that one that looks like it has a phone or handheld receiver on it? That is the phone app. When the app opens, you'll see the keyboard or the keypad. You'll also see options to go to other screens for recent calls, your contacts, and more. There are 2 main ways to make a call. You can tap the contacts icon to select a name listed in your contacts app, or you can type a number on the keypad. So this is the keypad, and you can see down here, this favorites, recent, so that would be the most recent calls you've received or made, your contacts list, that's sort of like your phone book, the keypad, which is shown here, and your voicemail. So you can type in the number that you want to call and then hit the green phone button, and then that will make the call go through. And then when you're ready to hang up, you would type on the red phone with the handheld phone in the down position. And that will end your call. So this is a view of a call coming in, and to answer the call, you would click on the accept button, and then you will be able to talk to mom. If you don't want to talk to mom right now, you're in the middle of a meeting or something, you can hit decline, and mom can either leave a voicemail message for you or you can call her back later. So if you want to send a text message, you'll use the Messages app. And to open the app, tap on the home screen. When you open the app, you'll see your current conversations. So to send a message, you'll tap on the icon that looks like a talking bubble. And when you open the app, you'll see your current conversations. So you have some messages there from mom and one from Ray. You can use the search box to search all of your text messages. And your search box up here at the top. So if there's a specific message that you're looking for from a certain person, you can type their name in there or any of the keywords that are part of the message, and you can search that way. Compose icon will allow you to start a new message, and that's this icon here that looks like a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen. So you would tap on that to create a new text message. Message conversation. You'll tap the compose icon to start a conversation. And we'll come up with this screen. And in the to field, you'll look for the person in your contacts list that you want to send the message to. You would hit the plus sign and select who you want to send the messages to. So you can send a text message to someone by typing their cell phone number in the to field, or if the person is in your contacts, you can begin to type their name. Once the name of the person displays, you'll tap it to select it. Then you'll type your message down here. You'll start typing your message. And then once you've typed the message that you want to send, you would hit this green arrow to send it. Now, if you want to send or read an email, you'd use the Mail app. And that's the one here that looks like an envelope. But before you can receive or send an email, you must first set up your Mail app to connect to an email account. To set up an email account from your home screen, tap Settings. And once you click on Settings, you'll get this menu. Then scroll down to where it says Mail. Tap on that. And then you'd click Accounts. We won't go through these steps, but it is helpful that you know you can add an email account from almost any email provider using the Settings app. When you want to search the web from your phone, tap the internet icon to launch the web browser. In this example, the web browser is Safari, and you can identify it because it looks sort of like a compass. And it's included with Apple devices. And this app works pretty much like a web browser on a computer. You tap it, and in this example, we can see the home page of the library, or of a library. It's not our library. To visit our webpage, you want to go to somersetcolibrary.org. And you can search the web or visit a website using the address bar on the bottom. You can see down here, you could enter in the web address of whatever page you want to visit. Once you have a web page up in the browser, you can swipe up to scroll down the page. Remember, if you want to scroll down, you swipe up. If you want to scroll up, you swipe down. So if you want to take a picture or video, tap the camera icon to launch the camera app. Of course, is the one that looks like a camera. When you open up the camera app, it'll look something like this. And to take a picture or video, you would select what you want to do, whether it was a video or a photo, and then you would tap on the circle. You can scroll through this menu to switch between camera modes, including video, portrait, and panorama modes. After you take a picture, you can click on the small image tile to view. You can see down here at the bottom, we have our video or our image files. And you can click on the small image tile to view, edit, and share the image, or delete the photos and videos you've taken. So if you wanted to share your photo, just click on that button and edit. And if you want to delete the photos from your phone, you can use the trash can to delete. When you want to find an address or good directions, you'll tap the Maps icon to launch the Maps app. Of course, that's the one that looks like it has road intersections on it. And when you open that, you'll get a screen that looks something like this. To do a search, you would enter the location into the search maps. So you would enter in the location that you're looking for here. And then it will bring up, you have the location on the screen. You would click the blue button to get directions to the location. So you would click on this button here to get directions. From there, you can select directions for driving, walking, public transit, and more. To get live directions similar to a GPS, you must have a data plan and be connected to a cellular or Wi-Fi network. You may also need to give the app permission to view your location, or you can add your location manually. So what other apps might you be interested in? Here are some popular categories of apps. You might be into gaming. You might want to stream video on your device, stream music. You want a health and fitness tracker, or you want to be able to tell what the weather is going to be. To add new apps to an iPhone or iPad, tap the App Store icon located on the home screen. And that is the icon that looks like an A here. And when you tap that icon, you get something that looks sort of like this. When the App Store is open, you can browse featured apps. They're showing you their feature app right now. Look for games or search for an app by name. And you do that down here. There's the games and there's the apps. And of course, if you can use the search magnifying glass to search. So here we can see results from a search for a dictionary app. Let's take a look at the first app in the list. Here we have the Merriam-Webster dictionary. If an app has a Get button instead of a price, like this example, the app is free. From this page, you can also learn more about the app, including preview pictures and customer reviews. To install the app, you would click the Get button and follow the installation steps. Once the app downloads, it appears on the home screen. See our dictionary showing up right there. Now, if you decide that you don't want that app on your phone, you would tap and hold down that app icon until the menu comes up, and then you can click on Remove App, and that will remove it from your device. Okay, let's go through activity number 2. So which app would you use to send email? The email or the mail app would be the correct answer. Which one would you use to search the web? And we would use the internet app, or in this case, Safari. Which one would you use to send a text? We have the text app there. What one would you use to record a video? The correct answer would be the camera. And which app would you use to make a phone call? And the correct answer for that one would be the phone app. So you've opened up an app. How do you get back to your home screen? And the correct answer for that would be to go down to the bottom of your screen and swipe up. And you can play with your camera app and take a picture. And then open up the internet browser and search for the PLA Digital Learn website, which is https://www.digitallearn.org. And scroll to the link using your mobile device, tap the link, and then show the instruction. You don't have to show. So bring up that website and you can scroll through the website and see what's available. So mobile devices must be connected to a cellular or wireless network to access the internet and make calls. To connect your phone to a cellular network, you need to have a service plan with a cellular service provider. If you have a cellular plan, your phone will connect to the network automatically everywhere your cellular plan has coverage. You will know you are connected to the cellular network when you see the cell phone signal symbol show the strength of the connection. The number of bars of the cellular connection lets you know how strong the signal is. Another way you can connect your phone or tablet to the internet is by connecting to a Wi-Fi network. And all smartphones and tablets can connect to the internet using Wi-Fi. Many businesses, libraries, and other public places offer free Wi-Fi. You can use these public Wi-Fi networks while you visit these locations. Sometimes you may need a password to access the network. If you want to connect your iPhone or iPad to a Wi-Fi network in your home, you will need to sign up with an internet service provider. So if you want to connect to Wi-Fi, you'll click on the settings on the home screen, and that is the icon that looks like a gear. And if you're here at the library, you can connect to our Wi-Fi by looking for Somerset County Library. We also have a Wi-Fi connection that connects out into our parking lot, which is called Project Connect SCL. You can access either of those Wi-Fi connections for free. You just have to agree to our terms of use. So if you tap on the settings app, And then you'll tap on Wi-Fi. And you'll see a list of, here you will need to make sure your Wi-Fi is turned on. Make sure it's turned on. And then you'll see a list of Wi-Fi connections that are available. Networks with a lock icon require a password. Networks without a lock are public and do not need a password. Some public networks may ask you to accept an agreement before they will allow you to connect your device. Once you are connected to the Wi-Fi, network, you will see the Wi-Fi icon in the status bar at the top of your device. You can see this is connected to the Wi-Fi network. To keep your information safe when you connect to Wi-Fi, follow these Wi-Fi security tips. Make sure you trust a network before connecting. Do you know who set up the network? Try not to send private information over public Wi-Fi networks. If you do send personal information, make sure the website is secure, or one that begins with the letters HTTPS. And if you're connecting to Wi-Fi in your home, make sure you set up a password for your home network to block intruders from accessing it. Okay, activity number 3. Let's work through this. Okay, navigate to the available Wi-Fi network screen on your device. Write down what steps you took to get there. Remember, to get to the Wi-Fi networks, you will first go to Settings and Wi-Fi. You write down one of the networks that it is secure, if there are any. Remember, how do you tell if a network is secure? A secure network will have a lock symbol in front of it. And write down one that is public. So public Wi-Fi would be one that anyone can access. And how do you tell that? The public network does not have any locks in front of it. Okay, so you're relaxing in a coffee shop. You want to connect to Wi-Fi and do some personal tests on your smartphone. On your phone, you see this list of Wi-Fi networks. Which would you connect to? Why or why not? So there's one called Coffee Roasters Public. There's another one that's a private Wi-Fi account or a password protected account. Another password protected account, and Apartment 2 Wi-Fi, that's a password account or password protected account. So Which one do you think would be associated with a coffee shop? Yes, Coffee Roasters Public is most likely the Wi-Fi network associated with a coffee shop. So you want to do some online banking at the coffee shop. Is this a good idea on the Wi-Fi network you're on? Why or why not? So no, it's probably not a good idea to do banking on the coffee shop's Wi-Fi network because it's a public access network. Anybody can access that network. And if it's like my bank, if I try to access my bank account when I'm on a public Wi-Fi, it doesn't even let me do it. So um, if you do try to access your account, make sure that the account is or the website is secure. And you're going to look for that HTTPS. In the Settings app, you can view and change the settings on your mobile device, including accessibility features, biometrics and security preferences, software updates, and more. So what method do you want to use to lock and unlock your phone? And why would you want to lock your phone or your tablet? So it's a good idea to have a lock on your iPhone or your tablet in case you lose your phone or your tablet, or it's left in a location where other people might see it. It's probably a good idea to make sure you have it password protected. That way nobody can get into your personal information. Some possible methods of protecting your, or some possible methods of password protecting your device are using a PIN number, a passcode, Face ID, iris scan, or a fingerprint. Mobile devices come with settings to help protect your device and your information. One of the most important things you can do is set a personal identification number or passcode to access and use your mobile device. This will help protect the data that is stored on your device if the device is ever lost or stolen. Each time you turn on your device or wake up the screen, you will see a prompt to unlock it. To set a PIN or passcode, tap Settings, then look for the option for Face ID and Passcode. It is here on this screen. And you'll find these options there. After today's workshop, you can explore these features and work on setting up your secure passcode. Many apps on mobile devices have regular updates. Sometimes the updates have new features, but most importantly, updates fix bugs and problems and increase security. You can see apps and operating system update settings by going to Settings. Then tapping General. Then tapping Software Update. You'll be able to see if there are any software updates to install. If there are, you can follow the prompts on the screen to install the updates. Privacy settings are also important for mobile devices. Using your phone's privacy settings, you can decide which apps have access to your information and data stored on your device, such as your location, photos, and microphone. To access the privacy settings, tap the settings icon. Then scroll down and tap Privacy. You can adjust settings for location, services, and tracking. Also, you can change which apps can have access to specific features on your phone, such as contacts, photos, microphone, camera, and more. Again, take some time after this workshop and explore those features. Accessibility settings on your mobile device can help you customize your phone or meet your visual, physical, motion, and hearing needs. To find the accessibility features, tap Settings. Then scroll down the page and tap Accessibility. Common features to explore include a voice assistant to get spoken guidance to navigate the device without needing to see the screen, changing text size, contrast and display color of the screen, adjusting audio settings, and enhancing or changing the touch interactions. Again, you can take some time later and explore these different features. Okay, activity number 4. Which of these apps seems more trusted? So take a look at these 2 different apps. One's called Worksy. It has a rating of 1.5. Review is not very favorable. And then this one called TickTick, To-Do List and Calendar. They have a rating of 4.9. Actually have an editor's Choice Award. And looking at this review, this person gave the app a very favorable rating, gave it a 5-star rating. So which one do you think would be more trusted? It's the one on the right. Looks to be a more trustworthy app. It has a higher rating, it has good reviews, it has an award. Okay, looking at this one, what might be a problem and how could you address it? So in this example, your device is popping up that the calendar is showing that you have a job interview at 11 a.m. So what could be the problem with that? What if somebody that you work with saw this message pop up on your phone or device? Would you want everybody at your current place of employment to know that you have a job interview? So to address that, you can go to your settings and change the notification settings on the calendar so they don't pop up here on your home screen. Here are some security tips to keep you safe when using your mobile device. Set a passcode on all your mobile devices to prevent someone from accessing the information stored on the device if it is lost or stolen. Download trusted apps only. You can determine this by reading reviews, ratings, and privacy statements. Review the privacy settings on your device. Adjust your settings to control which apps have permission to access your camera, location, microphone, and personal information. Adjust your notifications to change how much content will display on the lock screen when messages come in. And finally, check that the apps and operating system are running the most up-to-date versions available, or set these to automatically update. Okay, next activity. In this activity, we'll practice what we've covered and see what everyone has learned. If you want to open an app on your phone, what do you need to do? You would tap the app to open it. If you want to open an app on your phone, oops, we already did that one. Which Wi-Fi network does not require a password? So looking at these networks that are available here, which one does not require a password? And that would be the one without a lock in front of the network. And that's the CPL Wi-Fi. To keep your information safe when connecting to a Wi-Fi network, what should you do? Only connect to public Wi-Fi networks you trust. Don't send private information over public Wi-Fi networks. Use secure websites that begin with HTTPS, or all of the above. Yes, you would want to do all of the above. What icon would you click to start a new message? You would click the compose icon up the top of the screen. If you want to search the web, what app would you use? In this case, you would use the Safari app. Down here at the bottom of the screen that looks like a compass. If you want to download an app on your phone, what do you need to do? You would tap the App Store icon. If you want to set a passcode to protect your device and information, what would you do? So under Settings, you would go to Face ID and Passcode. If you no longer want the dictionary app on your phone, what would you do? You would tap and hold the app to open the menu. Congratulations! Today you have learned about iPhone and iPad mobile devices, built skills to navigate your device, get connected to Wi-Fi, identify common apps, identify helpful settings, learned useful tips to connect to Wi-Fi and use your device safely. And today's training was provided by AT&T and the Public Library Association. We thank them for providing us with this curriculum. To learn more, visit our website at www.somersetcolibrary.org or visit www.digitallearn.org for more courses and to build confidence using technology. And thank you so much for coming. And thanks again to AT&T and PLA for this workshop. We appreciate all our participants for coming, and we encourage you to keep learning.